Hey guys, what's up? This is okay. Um, it's Code Mountain. I just finished the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. The game's insanely long, and I did like 41 parts last night. So, the first off, I did like most of Dawn Guard, but then I just didn't finish it, and I just went straight to the end of the game. The game is this last play's gonna be exactly 300 parts. I'm actually uploading them right now. It's gonna be exactly 300 parts. Um, by far the longest let's play I did in my life. Here's here's the thing, the game is insanely long. It's insanely long, and the game's not easy. By the way, the game's actually kind of difficult. Actually kind of difficult. And the thing is that there's really no wrong way to play this. You can be a Nord, you can be an Orc, you can be a Dark Elf, you can be an Argonian, which was what I was. I was an Argonian, which is basically a lizard man. And you can be a Khajiit, which is basically like a talking cat, I guess. Which is basically with magic. The reason why I went with Argonian, because one, it can recover health, which helps, but it can also breathe underwater, which is very handy. Because I noticed I noticed in this game that to get around better, you can do a lot of swimming. Um, I got the Legendary Edition, which came with DLCs. I did most of Dawnguard. I didn't do Hearthfire or Dragonborn. Will I ever get back to those? Maybe, maybe not. Um, maybe not. The game is great. It's fun. Um, some crazy, interesting stuff. Uh, crazy. Now, I'm not going to involve Dawnguard in this because it's not part of the original game, and I know some people's probably not get that. Maybe people will. Now here's the thing. I played this game on the PS3. I can understand the game is also out on the Xbox One, the PS4, the Nintendo Switch, and maybe the Wii U. I'm not sure about that. Um, I'm gonna actually look that up because it's gonna drive me crazy not knowing that. So there's really no wrong way to play it. You can be a good guy. You can be a bad guy. You can you can just be a straight up magic user, which I guess I could recommend a Khajiit if you want to do that. Um, if you're a Khajiit, you can I think you get like more magicka. I think I don't know. It'll help you with the magic somewhat. You can be an archer. You can just be a swordsman. You can be. I don't think there's any lances in this game. Elder Scrolls 6 maybe. I just realized there's no lances in this game. Great swords, maces, which is pretty much just one-handed weapon, battle axes. Um, yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So really, overall, the game's great. But I hope for y'all's sake they fix this in the newer games. By the way, this is Legendary Edition, so this is usually a more. It should have fixed this game in the Legendary version. I get this PS3, but they didn't. They just gave me the same game and tacked on the 3 DLCs, which is nice, but I kind of need. I need. I kind of wish they fixed the bugs. Okay, so here's the issue. First off, I'm gonna start with the loading. The loading times is really long, and it drags out, and this leads to one of the bugs. So sometimes it'll just sit there forever. Like I was basically sitting there for like 3 minutes and wouldn't load, so I had to exit the game. Which, by the way, as soon as I do that, my whole PS3 restarts. So I think it's just some kind of weird glitch where that happened. So there's that. Another glitch that happens, that sometimes the game will just freeze. Like there was one time I was basically just kind of using clairvoyance, and there's really nothing crazy happened. There's no dragon attacking. I was not getting attacked by an army of bandits or anything like that. But I was using clairvoyance, and in case y'all don't know what clairvoyance does, you use clairvoyance, and it will basically show you a pathway um to your destination where you need to go to complete the mission. The mission, which is very handy, by the way, but very handy if you get lost. So actually, I didn't use it until like part 70 something or something like that. Maybe it was in the hundreds. It took me forever to finally use it, but I eventually got lost. So I started looking through my magic. So I could have sworn I remember something about show me a path or something like that. That's what it did. Here is a game-breaking bug, which in my opinion is unacceptable. Okay, I was fighting a boss dragon. It's like very near the end of the main story. A boss dragon, which you fight again a little later, but basically you use a shout. Basically, he will only take damage if he's on the ground, so you gotta use a certain shout to bring him to the ground, and that's when you can do damage to him. That's how it works. Now the glitch I ran into was that I shot him, got him to the ground, and I started hitting him. He was not taking any damage, and yeah, I know it was a game bug because he's only invincible when he's in the air. When he's on the ground, you can hit him, but Dragon Ren will actually bring him down to the ground. The Dragon Ren shout, and you can actually. And he was supposed to take damage when he was on the ground. I was spending forever on that boss because I was hitting him while he was on the ground and he was not taking damage. So I started wondering. So I started going online. I started watching videos, wondering if I was doing anything wrong. So I was watching videos, and first off, they were pretty much doing the exact same thing I was. So I actually looked up the invincible glitch for that dragon, and apparently there's people out there like, is anybody else doing this yet? It's like, yeah, me too. I'm this glitch happened to me too. Very weird game bug. It was happening to me too. So yeah, I kept struggling with that dragon, not because it's my fault, because I was doing everything right. Turns out this game has a great big game bug to the point where I had to restart my whole PS3 just to get rid of the game bug and go back to an old save. Alright, go back to an old save. Actually, what I did is that I went back to an old save. I went to like just before I used the Elder Scroll to bring up the vision, and then the dragon came. Okay, it was like just before that. Of course, I had to watch through that. Okay, I restarted my PS3, turned it back on. I used the Elder Scroll. I had to watch through the vision again, which takes a while. I know it sucks. And unfortunately, yeah, and it finally did work. Now here's the thing. That's unacceptable. That was not my... So it turns out it really was not my fault. It turns out it was actually the game's fault. It's like, what were they thinking? Actually, no, they weren't thinking. The thing is that, aren't you supposed to playtest the whole game? Because this game is full of bugs. And the thing is that this game was so hyped that I think that even if you waited... This game came out in November 2011, right? I think this game could have still sold really well if they could have waited until 2012 and just use that time to try to clean up some of those bugs. Especially that Especially that glitch with the boss dragon. Um, Great game, but very buggy. Now, I don't know how it is on the Xbox One and PS4. All I gotta say is that they better have cleaned up those bugs uh, on the PS4 and Xbox One version. Um, those consoles are stronger than PS3, so there's really no excuse. So I hope. So anybody planning on getting this game on the current gen consoles, um, good luck for your sake. I hope they did clean up those bugs. I hope they're not like NBA 2K, which they just completely. I need to drink water. Where you completely did absolutely zero work to the game, and they just released it. Released as if it was like a brand new game or something. Which yeah, I know it's not supposed to be like a brand new game, but fix the issues, okay? 2K doesn't fix their issues. Now the thing is that this game has a ton of content. I did 300 parts. I didn't even do everything, by the way. I did not. I just kind of start rushing to the end of the game, and because I just kind of want to do something else. It's a great game. Really no wrong way to play. I think you can. Really, I think there's like a choice you gotta do is between a werewolf or a vampire. The good side, if I guess if you want to continue to be a good guy, I guess the werewolf's the one. If you're a bad guy, I guess the vampire. Again, that's up to you. I guess that's all I gotta say. Have a good day, everyone. So how do I end this?